Hey man, this thing on? Hey, this thing on? This thing on, alright, bet. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Marquez J, and I'm here to bring you another banger. Now listen, everybody been asking me, how is basic, how is this, how is the army, how is all that? Look, I can't answer all questions at once, but what I can do, I can tell y'all my basic training experience and how it was for me, and we can get on there too. The average person don't know what they want to do. They don't know what they want to do with their life. So they say, all right, I'ma just join the military. That's usually how it goes. Usually you join the military, A, because you don't know what you want to do out of high school, or B, you just did whatever you just did and you don't know what you want to do. So most people use it as a stepping stone. I agree, it is a great thing. The military has its pros and its cons. And that's a whole different video. If y'all want that video, comment and we'll talk about it. I stopped in the Army recruiting station. I went there, I was like, hey dog, what's the word? Y'all want me or not? Nah, I'm playing. It ain't go like that. I walked in and I was like, hey, listen, I don't know what I want to do. Let me tell you something. Army recruiters are always happy to have you. I don't care if you got a felony, neck tattoos, they ready. They ready to get you on out of there, send you on where you need to go, and they gonna get you right. You don't worry about nothing. You just show up. You show up. They gonna get you right. You just show up. I get there and they're like, oh yeah, you know, you gotta take the ASVAB. You gotta take this test. Okay, so guys, what the ASVAB is? The ASVAB is a test. Usually, most people take it out of high school. If you don't, you study for it. It's like math, reading, science, whatever. Listen, I'm gonna give you some key advice. If you want to be semi-happy in the military, all right? If you want to be semi-happy, take it seriously. All right, that's one thing I didn't do. I didn't study. I just went straight in there. I was like, yo, I don't care. Like I'm decent in school, so I'll be all right. Wrong. All right, wrong. Study for it and actually take your time on it, yo. Like, because that right there is that's the golden key. That's the precious. That's the golden key, my boy. That right there is what you're gonna get your job with. We call it MOS. When you take the ASVAB, your score is what you can apply for, like what job you can choose. Whatever score you get on that, that's it. Like, it's over. You can retake the ASVAB, but I mean, think about it. Like, man, listen, you're not gonna want to retake it. So all I can say is study. They got ASVAB for dummies. Like, if you're not a good test taker, I would recommend taking the podcast. You're gonna go to your recruiter. You're gonna take it in your recruiter station, right? So then they're gonna send you to MEPS. That is the place where you go. You know, you get your physical, you get everything you gotta do, and you're gonna go there. When you go there, you're gonna retake it, but it's gonna be the same exact questions. The same questions. They tell you it's not. It's gonna be the same questions you just took at your recruiting station. So listen, they gonna figure out a way to get you where you gotta go. Do what you need to do for you. If you know that you're not a good test taker, then do the podcast. If you know that that doesn't matter to you, then don't worry about it. Like, go to MEPS. Just make sure you study. All right, boom. Medical portion. They're gonna analyze you. Make sure that you ain't got no crazy health factor. If you do, that's fine. Like asthma, they need to have that on file, so if something happens, everybody knows how to cater to you. You're gonna come, you're gonna pick your MOS. I would highly recommend, guys, talk to people that got that MOS. You could be weird. Like, everybody in the military been through it, all right? So like, what I did was I went on Twitter and I looked up my MOS. And I found people like, hey, what's up? My name is yada yada yada. How do you like this job? How do you enjoy it? When everybody finished lying to you and stuff. No, I'm playing, I'm joking. And when everybody finished telling you how they like it, then you need to know if that's something you want to do. Once you do that, that's when the magic happens. You're gonna get on your bus, your van, your bus, your flight, whatever, wherever you're going. I went to Fort Jackson in South Carolina. Shout out 339. If you was in 339, shout out to you. I did go through COVID, but I heard it's a lot like more structured now. Nothing really changed. It's pretty much the same. You're gonna take a flight. You're gonna stay the night. When you get to the hotel, man, they're gonna be nice to you. They're gonna give you like a little food voucher. Take advantage of that food. Because what you about to get from then on out, it's about to rock your world, all right? It's gonna rock your world, I'm serious. Take advantage of that food, eat good, spend time with family. As far as I say spend time, you're gonna be in a hotel. So if they can stay a little longer, ask them to stay, you know, because you ain't gonna see them for like 2 months, 3 months, 2-3 months. Once you do that, you're gonna ride the bus to reception. A reception was the start of, it's just a little small portion of what you about to take. We sat in an auditorium, bro. We sat there, I swear to God, for at least 9 hours. They're not yelling yet, like you ain't even getting that portion yet. But they're just telling you like, hey, stay awake. You never know when we're gonna call your name, so stay awake, and we ain't coming looking for you. So everybody over there is doing everything they can. You got everybody dozing off. You know, barely making it. I'm pretty sure we were able to have our phones though, but there was no charger. The point of having my phone. But finally, right? I get called. We go into a bay. And so this is the start of what you need to get used to. Ladies, gentlemen, you're gonna be in a bay with at least 40 to 60 people. If you know that you do not get along good with a lot of people, you either need to get yourself prepared for that, or you might want to rethink your decision, because that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be an open shower, and it's gonna be like 9 dudes or 9 women taking showers. Reception is a little cool because everything is still kind of laid back. Like you ain't classed up in basic or whatever yet. So reception is a little laid back. So take full advantage. Like we got to have our phones because of COVID. I heard some people say they phones got taken away. You know, I'm texting my mom like, yo, I made it. Everybody just like, hey, keep your head up, do what you gotta do. So reception is all about in processing. You're gonna learn the hurry up and wait game. Like they're gonna give you a hit time. The hit time is like 5:30, 5 o'clock, 5:30. You're gonna hit that hit time, man. Y'all just gonna stand there for probably like 20 minutes. They're gonna give you a platoon name. My platoon name was 7-3. Shout out to Big 7-3. So once my drill sergeant comes, most of these drill sergeants I think are about to leave. So they're laid back in reception, I'm telling you. They're gonna take you and you're gonna in process. So like I told you before, in processing is everything. Literally just be getting blood work, registering everything, getting your boots, getting your socks, getting your gear, your OCPs, all that stuff. That's what you're gonna be getting. And when you go through the OCP line, listen, let me tell y'all a secret. When you go to get your OCPs, I'm gonna save you. They don't care what your size is. They're gonna look at you and be like, oh yeah, I think you a large. Here you go. Oh yeah, you an extra small. Here you go. It don't even matter. It's gonna be bigger than smaller. Alright, so you're gonna have a baggy fit more than it's gonna fit. Yo, deal with it because nobody cares. You're gonna be telling your drill sergeant all through basic, yo, this doesn't fit. Hey, you still gonna be wearing them baggy OCPs. After you're in process, they're gonna ship you on off to basic training. When you get the basic training, the best advice I can give anybody is lay low and do what's needed of you. You don't wanna outshine, and then you don't wanna like not do anything. You gotta find a median. If you're the one that's outshining, then most of the time they're gonna give you crazy tasks because you're trying to outshine everybody. You don't wanna do nothing because then you like a bag. That's what we call it. That means you're a slacker. You're not trying to get better. You're literally doing nothing. And the point of basic training is to challenge you and teach you resilience and teach you that all this stuff that's hard in your mind, if you can control your mind, you can get past it. Oh my God, I like how I just put that. They're probably gonna yell, get off my bus, do this, do that, do that, do that, do that. You know, all the stuff you see. That's probably what they gonna do. All through basic, man. Just push yourself. I'm not gonna spoil it all for you. When it comes to a run, if you know you're not a runner, I'm not a good runner, y'all. Like, I suck at, I'm about to out myself real quick. This right here is to help you. I'm about to out myself. When it came to running, like, I ran like a 23-minute 2-mile. I swear to God, like, it was bad. When I left, I ran a 15:32. You're gonna run everywhere. When you go to the DFAC, you're gonna run to the DFAC. When you trying to go put some water in your Camelback, you're gonna run to the Camelback station. Everything is running because they're trying to condition your body to do that. Get ready. Like, if you can't run, by the end of basic training, you're gonna be able to run, all right? You're gonna be able to pass that ACFT. Take PT seriously. Some days it's crazy hot, and you're gonna be like, yo, I don't wanna do this. I'm tired of this. Send me home. Like, it's crazy hot. All I'm saying is, fight through that when it's cold, when it's hot. Fight through that, and I promise you're gonna thank yourself later. And you're gonna be like, listen, I ain't gotta redo nothing. I ain't gotta recycle. I ain't gotta do none of that. Take PT serious. Do what you gotta do to get out. The fastest way to get out of basic training is to not quit. It's gonna be people with you, and they gonna be like, yo, I think I wanna quit. Listen, if you quit, you're gonna be there longer than you would if you just stay through, if you go through. I had this female, and she was in training with me, and she quit. Well, training was like 8 weeks. She was still there when I was leaving. I don't even know what happened to her right now. To this day, I can't tell you what happened. All I know is she was there when I was leaving. The next big tip, your family is gonna be family, but also you gotta realize, you get 4 calls. Your first call is when you get to basic training. When you get off the bus, you're gonna have like 30 seconds. Leave reception, they're gonna take all your phones. It's over. Like once you go to your actual training, they're taking your phones. So listen, once you get there finally and you spend like 3 or 4 days there, now you're gonna have to read off a script. You're gonna call your parents, right? They're gonna get your phone, call your parents, and you're gonna read off a script. It's like, hey, mom, da da da, I made it, I'm here, I'm safe, I will text you and call you whenever I can. Boom, you gotta hang up on your mama and your dad. Like, they're gonna be like, oh, like, are you okay, are you good? Boom, that's it. So, be ready. And then you get 3 more, guys. That's from red phase, white phase, and blue phase. At the end of each phase, they give you like a 10-minute period where you get to call, socialize, talk to your parents, try to catch up on what you can, all that stuff. So, this is very important. Make friends in basic. I know. Easier said than done. Everybody feel like, yo, I don't really need no friends. Like, I'm good. I got my own thing going on. Like, I don't feel like dealing with nobody, but I'm telling you, one thing I will get the military is you're gonna make some lifelong friends forever. The military is very small. It feels huge, but it's very small. I'm telling you, like, you might go to basic with a friend, go to AIT with a friend, and then go to a different, y'all may go to a different duty station. 4 years later, y'all might be at the same duty station. You're like, yo, I was just in basic with this guy. Or you might see him in a whole different, like, battalion, but you're like, yo, I remember this dude. I'm still at my first duty station. I went to basic with this guy. Me and him split up for AIT, and we in the same unit. Like, right now, like, we're in the same unit. We work together. Lift each other up. You're gonna meet people that's, like, so much like you, and, like, y'all all kind of got the same goal, obviously, which is to finish. But ultimately, you're gonna find people that's like-minded, and you're gonna, like, want to be around them. You're gonna navigate to them, man. Like, y'all gonna keep each other up. It's gonna be days when you're like, yo, I'm about to quit. Like, I'm done with this. Like, they gonna say, I want to quit. I'm done with this. And, like, you're gonna be like, yo, we gotta keep each other up. Because, like I said, family, you can't talk to them every day. You know, and it's good because it's gonna be days, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's gonna be days where you're like depressed. You're like, I'm done with this, I'm over this. And I'm telling you, like, y'all are gonna push each other through. And, like, I promise you, like, that's big. The next thing I give you in basic, don't pack nothing. I'm telling you, don't pack nothing. Don't pack anything. Do not. Literally, all you need is literally a toothbrush, some underwear, and that's really it. Everything, once you get to reception, everything is gonna be given to you. Literally, I'm telling you. What you're gonna do is you're gonna bring that, ladies, especially ladies. I gotta get on y'all right now. Y'all gonna bring that big suitcase with all this makeup, all that smell good, all whatever y'all need, and I'm telling you, you're gonna hate yourself. Because first off, when you get there, you gotta pack it all. You gotta fit it all in one little small green duffel bag. It ain't gonna fit. So now you're gonna look crazy because you're gonna be holding a duffel bag over your head when you get the basic, trying to figure out where you gotta go, and you're gonna have shirts, you know, all type of undergarments falling out, and you're gonna be looking crazy trying to run and get it. You're gonna be tired. Look, don't do it, ladies. Trust me. I'm telling you. I know you wanna look good. You wanna smell good. Everybody in base training is ugly. Everybody is hideous. We all hideous. Fellas, I had the waves too when I came in. I'm wavy. Like, I'm wavy, yo. I'm telling you, they gonna cut your... Fellas, let me tell you the worst hurt. Come here. They're going to cut your hair, bro. Against the grain. They're gonna ever so slightly just zzz, against the grain, bro. It's gonna be the worst pain ever. All that progression, all them days of brushing, woofing, everything, they gonna cut it. They gonna zzz, it's over. It's gone. It's a done deal. Done so. Ladies, I'm sorry. I know some of y'all like to express yourselves with y'all hair. Everybody about to look the same. Y'all about to gel y'all joints, slick back, tight, forehead popping. Yeah, it ain't no way around it. Like, it's over. It's over for that. So, hey, don't bring all that stuff, man. You can buy hygiene. They're gonna give you hygiene. They're gonna tell you what to wear. You're gonna be wearing the Army PTs everywhere you go. Then you're gonna be wearing those with boots and green socks. So, like, bringing all that extra stuff, it's legit unnecessary. Be mentally tough. But if you're severely hurt, like, I'm talking about, like, you're severely hurt. I ain't talking about, like, you sore. All right, y'all gotta understand. If you're sore, that's okay. If you're tired, that's normal. You're gonna learn that you can sleep with your eyes open. Remember this. Come back to this video. When you're done with basic training, come back to this video and be like, yo, Marquez, hey, you know what you're talking about, boy. I'm gonna say, I know. I'm saying, like, you doing a ruck or you doing whatever you gotta do, you like hurt yourself, you can't walk. Like you twist an ankle and you cannot walk. Like, let somebody know. Like, get that figured out, because the worst thing to do is try to get out and you're really hurt and you push through, and then like you get the AIT, because when you get the AIT, that's gonna be your actual technical training. But if you're hurt, that's gonna slow your process down in like as far as that next step. So what I'm saying is, if you're legit hurt, go get yourself together, right? Like go get medical help, seek medical attention. Also, mental health, y'all, it's huge. Like, the military is not the biggest on mental health as we should be, and they are trying to become better with the whole mental health thing. If you know that like you're like you have no one to talk to, like you haven't made whatever, talk to your drill sergeant. I know they seem like a-holes, like they don't care, they always on your head, they always got something negative to say. But one thing I will say is, if you talk to them, they are regular people like me and you. They will talk to you and like literally like empathize and sympathize with you and give you some nice motivation. I'm telling you. Now, granted, just because they being hard on you don't mean you're gonna talk to them and they gonna be like, yeah, like, I'm gonna lay off. Like, usually if they're hard on you, either they see something in you or they know that you're not even trying to your full potential. So either way, they see something in you. So they're going to push you, and that's what they're going to do. That's their job. Their job is to make you uncomfortable. Their job is to make you upset. Their job is to do all this stuff to teach you resilience, that through all adversity, you still finished. So understand that. But on Sundays, like, they have church, whatever religion you have, they set a time for that. Like, that is a time to literally get your mind right. Also, I'm gonna tell y'all the secret. On Sundays, hey, find somewhere to sleep at. Like, find somewhere under the bed. Go out somewhere. Oh, I ain't gonna tell you all. I ain't gonna tell you all the areas that other people was doing. I ain't never do that. You know, I don't believe in that. So I ain't. Find you somewhere to get some rest, man. I'm telling you, that's gonna be the only time that you're gonna be able to feel like you got a little bit of sleep, because every day you're gonna sleep, and I'm talking about you getting great sleep, 8-9 hours. It's gonna feel like you barely touched the mattress. When you wake up in the morning for PT, you're gonna be like, bro, did I sleep? Like, did we get any sleep over here? Like, what we been doing? Mental health and take care of yourself. That sums up my tips and tricks to basic training.